Ronald Reagan's words about how bad tariffs are have been getting a lot of attention. Thank you very much, Canada's Ontario government. And Donald Trump and even the Reagan Institute has to deny that those words are real, because if they don't, they have to admit how far they've strayed from the words and philosophy of their hero, Ronald Reagan. And not surprisingly, tariffs aren't the only issue for which today's Trumpian Republican Party is completely divorced from Ronald Reagan. I'll show you a clip of Reagan talking about immigration and diversity.
America is constantly reinventing what America means. We adopt this country's phrases and that country's art, and I think it's really closer to the truth to say that America has assimilated as much as her immigrants have. It's made for a delightful diversity.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan was happy that we were an evolving nation inventing itself daily, was happy with the pitter-patter of different languages from immigrants. Some of the words they use, we adopt. He was happy with diversity. Can you imagine Republicans saying that today? I never voted for Ronald Reagan. I had my issues with him, but I never questioned his patriotism. I never questioned his dream that America should always be a place where freedom reigns. I'm the child of immigrants. My parents came here for freedom after the Holocaust. My first languages were not English. They were Polish and Yiddish. I get what Ronald Reagan is saying. When Donald Trump talks about immigrants, he sends a cold shiver down my spine. And yeah, I had a lot of issues with Ronald Reagan, but he didn't just talk the talk when it came to immigration. He allowed a pathway to citizenship for upwards of 3 million undocumented immigrants. He didn't have ICE on the street terrorizing everyone with brown skin. The reality is that in today's Republican Party, their hero, Ronald Reagan, could never get elected. They'd call him a leftist. Ironically, the words that they would use to describe Ronald Reagan today would be the same words that they use to describe me today. Let's hear Carolyn Levitt talk about people like me.
The Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
Yeah, if Ronald Reagan were around today, he'd be called all those words by Carolyn Levitt and Donald Trump and Stephen Miller. I disagreed with Ronald Reagan on many issues, but one thing I always understood and never questioned was his commitment to freedom. What does today's Trumpian Republican Party stand for? Anything but freedom.